and I'm following it for 7 years. It's getting to be relatively risky now for me, in the case that he's a gangster. But I hope everything will be all right, and it will be next. But so I'm closely connected with this team. But what's surprising me is that the lady, the Roma social worker Marika, she died relatively quickly after this movie. She haven't seen the movie. You remember the old lady, the last lady who said how wise she was. How wise she was. She was capable to say everything really smart and easy. For me, and I was educated the country, I was educated is the family. And everything should be due for us. Like we are the state, the flats are for us because we invest for them, and the right is opposite. I was touched by this. So yeah, you saw that the reality is closer to dream and closer to nightmare than a dream. Sorry, sometimes, but still there is a hope, and there are the courage people who trying to struggle against. So yeah. So if you have any question, ask me. If not, it's okay.
No, it's so complex sometimes.
Maybe I will ask, how many years did you film the whole movie?
I started 2000. That's crazy. Yeah, 10 years ago, because I started to do a documentary about this grassroots party, Live Brno, and I finished the documentary, but I've never released it, because at the same time they were successful, and I didn't accept it. And everybody asked me, okay, you did a documentary about how the grassroots party is capable to get into the government, but what next? They are there. So I was waiting, and very, very quickly I realized that they are doing really nice things. For example, this Housing First. So I was still there. And then I decided to not publish, not release this first documentary and incorporate it into this documentary of social issues. So yeah, it's 10 years ago I started, and with some of them I'm still in contact. I'm still shooting sometimes, because there is different lives, goes different directions. But what is nice that the main political character, this Martin Freund, it's still really agile. Now he's in Prague, back in Czech Republic. He's again a politician, and I think so. He's the good example of, for example, the right social democrat politics. He's not in the party of social democrats. I hope so. One day, when social democrats in Czech Republic will come again, because nowadays it's a parody. This party already not exist. Was defeated by populists who are on the right side but are called like the left side. It's a mishmash for people. So yeah, I hope so. He will be one of the representatives who will rebirth this social democrat party. And yeah, to see these people and their life, it's very inspiring for me. Even now, they give me a light into
Hope, maybe.
And hope in the relatively global dark time now. I don't know. I think so. It's not. We will see. Still here, still living. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the documentary very much. It's very in depth, and I wanted to ask, like, now that you finished this like year-long project, what are your next steps? Do you want to make like these documentaries about different topics, or are you now in the politics because you were so close with these people and you have also some kind of your knowledge about
You mean directly me?
Yeah, or your team, like.
Yeah. To be honest, when you are doing a longitudinal documentary, you still have to do. When you are finishing some movies, you already have to do another one. So I'm shooting for many years another documentary about globalization in Europe, about the. I think so. The big advantage of documentary is that you can put together the phenomena that normally you are not putting together, and realize something that is not visible at first sight. And now I started to do in Belgrade, because Serbia is on the border of European Union. They are in Europe, but not in European Union. They became, for refugees, a border. At the same time, in Belgrade came the Arab money and investments. And there was interesting to see how different traces and different direction of the money and the humans are. For humans it was closed, for money and the business Europe was open. And I choose there are a few people different situated, Serbians, one young, old, because you maybe know, but the Serbian government is one of the closest to Russia, Putin, and it's a big populistic country, still in this course of populism. And maybe the Serbia will be the last one who will enter the European Union. Nowadays there is a negotiation with Montenegro, everyone's, but Serbia still not. So it's an interesting island, really developed, a really brilliant country with people, but with the course of populism, of pro-Russian populism. And now I'm following these persons who are spread all around Europe. The Afghan guy who met there. He got there as a present, a camera, like anybody, someone noticed that he's doing nice photos and gave him a camera, said, please, it's your camera, do photos. And now he's a photographer in Paris for Reuters. So it's interesting how, and there are such persons. So it's not now in the future, next year, I would like to finish this documentary. How unfair the globalized life is.